The second part of the MBA stage, is much more about myself. So I decided to source myself an internship in a consulting area, which is an area which I haven't been yet, but I wanted to explore. So I ended up in Germany, working for Accenture Strategy for 3 months. One thing really surprised me when I joined Accenture was the way they actually looked at me. They didn't look at me like a regular intern. They really involved me into every single decision they made. So I kind of felt like a very equal member of the team when we worked on the project. After my internship in summer, I got an offer from Accenture, which is very nice because it just gives you confidence and shows that the work I did was helpful for them. The other part is electives. So I looked at a catalog of about 30 different courses, and I selected 4 of them which really interest me. So for example, I'm doing a course specifically about digital business models and how the economics of these work, which is very good because I'm very interested in this area, as well into investment. So I'm doing courses about private equity and venture capital, which is much more tailored to what I'm actually interested in, which builds up on the more generalistic MBA. The main focus for me by choosing the electives was looking at my exit strategy after the MBA, what I want to do. So I then ended up doing a global study tour where we went to China to study business in China. I'm very interested into Chinese businesses, and nowadays I think there's pretty much no industry which is not somehow involved with Chinese businesses. In Shanghai, we met at the Global Center where we had 3 days of extensive theory courses, and after that we traveled to different companies within Shanghai or outside of Shanghai. It was very interesting because we saw some businesses being in a joint venture with European companies and how they manage, how they replace management with European or Chinese people. And then we went to a very, very traditional Chinese business. It's huge, it's one of the largest pharmaceutical companies, which is not at all involved with any European other businesses. So to see how they actually evolve within the country, but also how their expansion plans are to Europe, it's much, much more different to what we are experiencing here in Europe. Before and afterwards, there is great opportunity to travel within China or Southeast Asia. Myself, I went to Indonesia for 1 week. It was great fun. The autumn term is much more relaxed than in the previous year, meaning I'm currently doing 4 different courses, one of which I already completed. So in my weekly schedule, there's much more free time. And at the same time, I'm doing much more networking than I was previously able to, meaning I'm traveling to London to meet alumni. I talk via Skype with other alumni, work in the environment I want to work for.